All right, the Atlanta Falcons get a guy that is kind of under the radar that everybody else wanted, and it's kind of interesting as stories start to come out now about it. If you're new to the channel, we're Detroit Lions fans, and this guy's actually a former Detroit Lion, so excited to talk about him. But we have this channel talking about teams that just kind of get overlooked by the national media. We're really high on the Atlanta Falcons. Nobody's really talking about them, but considering what they did in the draft, defensive ends, Michael Penix full off season, weapons on the offensive side, like it should be like, let's go. So the guy is Jamal Agnew, and he's a return specialist, receiver as well. But this is just one example. Like, here he is on the kick return, forcing a fumble. He's super versatile, and it came out about just kind of who was interested in him. So basically what happened was, going into last free agency, 2024, there were 10 teams rumored to want Jamal Agnew, and he stays with the Jags. And then this year, there were 5 teams interested in him: Colts, Saints, 49ers, Rams, and Cardinals. Ultimately, he ends up with the Atlanta Falcons, 1-year deal up to $2.5 million. So he chooses the Atlanta Falcons. And I think there's a key part to Jamal Agnew. He is a legit returner that, now that the kickoff is going to be tweaked a little bit where you're going to actually get more returns, this is a huge signing. Second thing is, he can play wide receiver. And the third thing is, he can play all special teams. So to get a guy like that for $2.5 million is huge. And it's like, let's go. Because in OTAs, this article here says that Jamal Agnew and Michael Penix Jr. developing chemistry on the field as Agnew's getting more reps at wide receiver. And the special teams coach said that Jamal Agnew has a strong mentality and leadership, being a guy that's a voice for guidance for younger teammates on and off the field. So one other thing, he holds the league lead for career punt return touchdowns. Currently right now, not all time, just like guys in the league right now, punt return. He currently has the most right now. Jamal Agnew is a good player that we don't really pay any attention to, because when he was with the Lions, this dude, I can't show you too much of this one because but he actually can return kicks. I'll go back to that in just a second, but he can actually return kicks, and he's the last kick returner that the Lions have had that I'm like, he could take this one. He has a unique ability. He's not Devin Hester, but he's like going to be that one cut and go type of returner. Those are the only types of guys that can actually like be good returners and take it to the house. If you're trying to juke and do all that, it's like, it doesn't work. We know that. But if you're that one cut type of guy, which he is, let's go. So the Atlanta Falcons get a guy that everyone's kind of like, I don't know what your thoughts are. Let me know in the comments on Jamal Agnew. I think he's good. I think he's a great find, and one that he chose you guys. Is like, let's go. Now, another thing that PFF put out was defensive line rankings. You know all too well that defensive line, you got to get pressure. It's something that you're really focused on. And so check this out. Having fielded one of the worst pass rushing units in recent years, the Falcons went out and addressed that in the draft, right? So you get James Pierce Jr., who you really are like, let's do this, man. The defensive line has a ton of room to grow, and Atlanta ranked second to last in the NFL last season with only 25% pressure rate on plays without blitzing. We know, National Football League, you have to get pressure without blitzing. You just can't. That's the best teams in the league. If you can get pressure with 4 to a reasonable degree, you're dropping everybody else, life's awesome. But if you have to blitz, get creative, drum something up to get pressure, you're just eventually going to get exposed, and that's just no fun. And so for the Atlanta Falcons, like, let's go. Like, what are we doing? And so, again, if they get the defensive line set up and right, you got Jesse Bates in the back end. You've got your star like gems on the offensive side of the ball that you've drafted over the years to like, all right, Penix, can you put that all together for us? And like offense carry us, defense just hold steady at like the mid be ranked 15th on defense. And we can win this division, go to the playoffs, home playoff game in our stadium. Like, let's go. Because Tampa Bay doesn't scare you. It's just you guys constantly going back and forth these last couple of years, and then Tampa Bay pulls away at the end. They win the division. The Panthers much improved, and the Saints terrible. So Panthers much improved, but from bad. So we can't forget that. I think a lot of times what we do is we talk overhype the teams that we know are going to be better. The Lions were like this for years. Like, we know the Lions are going to be better, but I mean, geez, they won 4 games last year. They're going to win 7. Same thing with the Panthers. I'm not really overly concerned about them at all. And so if we look here, and I'm going to pull it up, but let's look at your depth chart. Going into this season is, again, we could talk for days about Penix, and that could be the whole video every time. But you can see Jamal Agnew right there. He's going to be a kind of a backup wide receiver, gadget guy. Let's go. Put him in. Let's make something happen. Drake London needs you. Darnell Mooney, we talked about, highly underrated, and he's just your steady Eddie number 2. Drake London, be the man that we think you're going to be. Offensive line, solid. Michael Penix Jr., let's go. Bijan Robinson. So, like, offensively, all good. Pitts, do something. It's now or never, please. But then defensively, I mean, okay, let's go. Jalen Walker, James Pierce Jr., be something. Give us a spark. You know what I mean? Leonard Floyd, give us 1 year. Just need you. And this team is good. We're not talking about them. And there's been good additions. You hope that your coach has the culture and things going. But ultimately, I mean, it's just Penix Jr.'s got another year, a full off season. He's the starter. No weird distractions. No trying to figure the league out. You're the guy. Let's go. Like, let's do this. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Again, make sure you subscribe if you're an Atlanta Falcons fan. We talk about 5-6 teams on this channel, 5, 6, 7, I guess. Atlanta's definitely one of those, and we'll be surprised if they're not right in the mix in the NFC. That'd be fun to watch and see how they do it, because I think everyone likes Penix, likes what you're doing. Kirk Cousins, love you. Didn't work. See ya. Easy. All right, let me know your thoughts in the comments. We'll see all of you on the next one.